So good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's training. My name's Nick, coming to you from Johannesburg. Yes, so a lot of you, or what you're going to hear tonight, you've heard before, but there's a lot of new people on there. So there's nothing wrong with hearing it again because repetition sticks, okay? So I'm going to share my screen. And I'm going to go through the slides so that we can get the show on the road. Right, so guys, so training tonight's about the power of four. Now, why I decided to do this again is simply because it's so important as leaders, and each one of you on this group are leaders, you know, whether you've just started or not. The minute you start recruiting people, you become a leader because people look at you and they need to duplicate you. So remember, the success in direct selling, is your ability to ensure that your downline, which is the people under you, duplicate what you do, right? So you might say, you know what, Nick, why are you the only one doing the Zooms? I'm the only one doing the Zooms because I'm training all of you. Because once you start hearing me over and over again, I'm going to pull you in here to do Zoom with me. And remember, it doesn't matter if you make mistakes. You know, people will understand, they won't even know. You know, people don't know what they don't know. So one thing you must know when you're presenting, just keep going. Keep going, and if you mess up, if you mix your words, doesn't matter, just keep going. You know, I've done it 100 times. I've done it 100 times, trust me. Where you are, I was. So, and that's where we're going to move to slowly, guys. You know, our team has grown. Now I've got to start bringing you guys in to stand next to me. You know, we have a lot of leaders on here that are big groups, you know, and if you can't go in front of a computer, if you can't go in front of a home party, now a home party, we refer to a home party as not a party where you put music and you start dancing. No, a home party is an event that you arrange either at your home, your business, or a venue, right? You go there, we hook up a TV screen, put the laptops on. What I'm doing today, we just do live, you know. In fact, I had a talk with Carmen Fieldgate today, this afternoon, and the subject of home parties came on, and the reason why it came on is because a lot of us have downlines that have data problems, you know, data issues. We need to accommodate everybody, you know, and that's a perfect opportunity to arrange a home event. So if any of you have a downline, 10 or more people, I will come and I will do a home party for you guys with pleasure. You know, it's exciting. I get the people interacting with me, and I promise you now, at home parties, you bring the people, they bring their friends, one or two, and you'll see the sign-ups at home at these events like you've never seen in your life. Okay, so again, I'm coming back to what I've always been saying. Network marketing is the easiest business to be in because you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself, because you'll always have leaders there that will help you. You'll have leaders there that will close for you. That's why we have things called three-way calls. We have things called one-on-ones. We have two-on-ones. And remember, two-on-ones means a leader plus the sponsor and the potential prospect sitting across the table. That's 2 against 1. Now, the chances of you signing that person is very, very good, okay? Because you're 2 against 1, okay? And then you have the one-on-one Zooms and the 2-on-1 Zooms, 3-on-1 Zooms, and all these at our fingertips, you know? We were doing Zooms before COVID. So that's why our home-based business is the new way of doing business going forward. We've been in it, okay? And again, network marketing is simple. Direct selling, bring the people, bring your friends, and the leaders will do the talking. You do a three-way call. It's easy to do a three-way call. Everybody, I hope everybody knows how to do a three-way call. Let me explain to you very quickly. You go into your WhatsApp, top right corner, you'll see a little man with a cross. That means you can add a call there. So while you're talking to the prospect, it's a very simple procedure. You know, I'm new at this business. I'm very excited, and I really want you to become part of this. But I don't want to tell you things and maybe confuse you, whatever. I want to bring one of my leaders onto this call and let her or him explain to you what it's done for them. So you're not selling something. And you'll see, let's say you phone me. I'm not gonna take the call, because once you phone me on a WhatsApp call, I'll see there's your call and somebody else. I'll know this is a three-way call. I will know exactly what to say. I'll know exactly what to say, and you will notice that I won't sell the person anything. I will tell the story, because facts tell and stories sell. So I will tell the story of my experience in the business, and I will make sure that before I end this call, I've closed that customer. Okay, so that's in essence, that is what a three-way call is all about. Now, you all know our company is called the House of Brands, and the simple reason why it's called the House of Brands is because we're an opportunity company. So the company goes out and acquires businesses in the same space as what we are in. We are in the health and wellness, we are in the beauty, and we are in the what's the third one? It's on the tip of my tongue. But anyway, we're in the nutrition and supplement business, right? So again, you'll see all the brands in front of you. That's what it means, the House of Brands. Now, the best thing to do when you're talking about our products, and I'm going to show you a bit later in the presentation, I'm going to show you a couple of the fast-moving brands that are currently going out in South Africa. They're not in South Africa yet, but we're bringing them in. So we have a couple of fast-moving brands, as I said. So what you need to do and remember, you don't sell the product. You sell the solution. You sell what this product does, and that's part of the story. You know, each of us has a story. Each of us has a story. You'll slowly but surely, as you get yourself okay in the business, please mute your lines. But as you become part of the business, you'll start getting your own story together, and you'll start selling your story. But for now, go through the Facebook pages. Go through the Facebook pages. You know, screenshot some of the stories that the people are doing or experiencing, because those are real life stories, and that is what's going to bring the person on board, because they're going to say, yes, I want that, because I want to be like that person. Now, just imagine, and I've got a surprise for you guys at the end of this presentation, but just imagine we have people in South Africa with a story. And as we go and as we start using the product, you're going to have more and more stories, which we're going to share on our opportunity Zooms, and that is what's going to bring the people in. So one of the most important things that I want to share with you guys is body language. Now, people sense if you like nervous. People sense your energy, right? And if you project yourself as you confident and you believe in the product you represent, you show the positive energy, and your posture is positive. You know, your posture is there. You're like there in their faces, right? They're going to listen to you, and they're going to actually want to get on board because they see you, and they want to come on board because you are what they've been looking for. You are, especially in today's pandemic. You know, people have issues. You know, and I'm not even saying that with disrespect, but it's either they've taken a knock in their salary. It's either they have to find a job because one salary is not enough anymore. It's either they've lost their business, or they've been retrenched, you know, or they've divorced. That's also up, you know. You're offering them hope. You're offering them hope, and remember, we are leaders of hope. You know, we are out there. We are there to give people an opportunity to pick themselves up or to see the light at the end of the tunnel. To 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 be happy, to be financially free eventually. Because you know what? Our industry produces the most millionaires on a yearly basis. And I say this every single time. Warren Buffett, one of the richest people in the world, he was asked, what would you do if you lost all your money? What would you do if you had to start again? And he says it straight out, network marketing. And trust me, you know, I'm in the property industry. In 2002, I was buying townhouses like I was going to Woolies. And never mind the crash in 2008, where we all took a dip. But I'm still in the property game. I still collect my rents every month. That is passive income. That is passive income, and that is when you know you're on the right track. So you can do other things when you're earning passive income. With this business that we are doing now, and remember, New Age is in a pre-launch phase in South Africa and Africa. That is the best position anyone can be in, because you can go out there and you can, at no cost to the person, to the prospect, you can recruit them, tell them, get on board, because this business is going to take off. This business is in the health and wellness space. This business will give you the opportunity to earn residual income. And I will explain to you how you're going to earn the residual income a bit later in the presentation. But you can bring the people in. And again, posture, positivity, and the way you present this thing it's what's going to sell it. If you feel you can't do it or you're not ready to do it yet, don't be shy and pick up the phone and speak to a leader. And he will close for you or she will close for you. Trust me. That will happen. That will happen. And remember, we're in this together. This is a team thing. This is a team thing. Based on the way we get paid, our compensation plan is the best compensation plan in the entire direct selling industry in the world. One of the things you look at when you go and get involved in a business is the compensation plan. The compensation plan is absolutely unbeatable, right? I'm not going to go through it in tonight's training, but in previous trainings and future trainings, I'll show you guys why. So the compensation plan, can you guys hear me? I'm getting messages here that I'm cutting off. Just message me on the chat because I can't see you guys. But anyway, I'm going to keep the chat open.
Sorry, Nick, it was just my line. Everybody can hear you. Don't worry. It's just my line.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Okay, so perfect. So guys, so what was I saying? I was talking about the body language and that. So let's go through a couple of the products. Now, on your screen now is the Nutrify brand, the Moa, the Elite, and all the supplements that you see there. That falls under this brand, right? The Nutrify brand. Now I'm going to go through a couple of the fast lines. This is the flagship. This is the flagship Slenderize. Now Slenderize has nutritional powders, which we haven't brought in yet, but the Slenderize drops is a big line here for most of the people. Why? Because it helps you lose your weight without dieting. Okay, and it works. It works. It's worked. It's worked with every single body that has tried it, not only in South Africa but around the world. So if you go into the Facebook pages, you will see stories here with the magic drops, they call it. Some call it magic drops. Some call it skinny drops. Some call it wonder drops. But Slenderize, I've used it. It's done wonders for me, and it works faster than a diet. So you get a meal list, not a meal plan. You get a list of what you can eat. And like I always say, you can eat whatever you want except stay away from the middle aisles. The middle aisles is your problem. Don't go to the middle aisles. There's a whole list there of 100,000 bloody things that you can eat. So that's it. You get it with this product. We also have the MOA. Now, MOA, short for mother of all, contains 36 superfoods. I take one every morning. In fact, no. I take one every second morning because I alternate between MOA and Elite. And trust me, the MOA gives you the energy. It's got 36 superfoods. It's an anti-inflammatory. It also helps with your sleeping pattern. It also helps with your digestive system, energy. If you do gym, it replaces the energy that you've lost when you do a workout. But if you don't do gym, it just gives you the energy to go through the day. Elite, this product here is actually a wonder product, because if you're a lady or and you're going through menopause and whatever, this is the product. This will help you through that. It's an antidepressant. It helps with anxiety. It's an anti-inflammatory. It supports your body and brain and your skin. Good for the eyesight. It contains so many super nutrients. Okay, contains collagen, amino acids that promote general health, vitamins. It's an anti-aging product, and the ingredients are powerful. You must remember, whatever ingredients goes into any of our products, her name is Diana Latson. She's the chief product officer and happens to be one of the owners. She doesn't take nonsense. She doesn't take a second-grade product. The product is carefully chosen from areas in the world and put together. That's why you must never compete on price. Okay? Leave the price out. We don't even compete on price. But quality, money back guarantee, certificate of approval. So the certification that comes with our products, it's from a lot of companies. Okay, so we have all the stamps, and then once we've gone through all that, she puts the Oryx Gold Seal of Approval on our products. When that product has that, you must know, sell it with confidence, because you're not going to get comebacks. Then we have the Giving Greens. Now, this is the vegetable replacement. 2 scoops of this is 900 grams of vegetables. Again, no artificial flavors. It's gluten-free, dairy-free, no GMO, soya-free. So you have kids, if there's kids that, all kids don't like their vegetables, this is the best product, right? Even for adults, but it's there. Right. So here's the Slenderize. Remember what I'm saying. So on the app, if you haven't downloaded Oryx Connect yet, please download the app Oryx Connect. You put your ID and your password. It's on your phone. Remember, this business is conducted with your phone and your computer. So if you haven't got your computer, you can do everything on what you do on your computer, you can do on your phone. You can enroll people on your phone. You can enroll people on your computer. You can show people testimonials from your phone. So whatever you can do on your computer, you can do on your phone. Here are some pictures here of befores and afters. These are real life pictures, guys. Look at this. I mean, look at these pictures. James, bottom right on the second from the last. Look at his before and look at his after. I mean, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Look at Teresa next to him. Teresa, the same story, you know, and so forth. And we can go through many of these. But these are facts, guys. These are facts. These are things that sell your product. Victor, top right. Look at his before and look at his after. This happens. Okay, so like I said, we have the gold standard of approval. When we have this, it means it's gone through all the checks and balances, and the stamp is put on there. So I'm going to go through the 4 steps of recruiting again for those that are new. So there are 4 steps of recruiting, 4 processes. Step one, you tell your prospect, have you ever heard of New Age? Now, New Age, although we're in 55 countries, although we've been going for 10 years, nobody still knows about New Age. Okay? So don't think that this is common and everybody knows New Age or not. No. So have you ever heard of New Age? Remember, posture, tone, project your positive energy, don't be scared, and don't worry if you make mistakes, right? No, I haven't. Can I take up 30 minutes of your time to send you 2 videos? 2 videos, I want you to watch them, and then once you've watched them, I'm going to speak to you you make a time with that person. You make an appointment when you're going to call them back, all right? And then once you've called them back, you ask them the following question. What interested you the most? Now, why do you ask that specific way? Because that, and you tell them, I'm going to ask you what specifically you liked in the videos. That forces them to watch it. It's better than when you ask them afterwards, so did you enjoy it? It's easy for them to say, yes, it was lovely, because you're not going to question them. But when you ask them what interested you the most, that forces them to go now and watch who's going to ask me that question. Okay. And then you invite them to a 3-way call with a leader. You invite them either to a Zoom, or you invite them to a Zoom where the leader, you and the prospect are on, and the leader will do the rest for you. Okay. The 2 videos, you can find them on Transformation Health Styles. The first one is pinned at the top by Todd Rowland. That's the one where he describes the products. Now remember, even though that one relates to dollars, he talks about $24.95 to enroll. You need to tell the person it's not going to cost you anything. It's the products that you're zoning in on. And then you've got the other one with Dr. Ginger, which is further down on the page. And there, but how are you going to get him there? You tag them, and you write their name on there, so they'll know exactly where to go. Do not spam them. Just give them 2 places, because they're going to go and browse through that Facebook page, and they're going to actually, for themselves, see the transformations. And once you call them, they've already seen what's going down. Do you understand? And that is what you got to do. Right? These are the 4 steps of recruiting. Okay. So there's, like I said, transformation health styles and transformation lifestyles. Okay. You go into the pages and where you want them to go to. If they're talking about diets and whatever, and you want to focus on Slenderize, you go to a post where they talk about Slenderize. You look for a Diana Latson's explanation, and you write their names and you put start here, and they will see it and they will go there. And the best thing about this is you will get a message to say that this person has accepted your invitation, number 1, or it will ask permission to accept your invite to get into the page or him into the page. Right. And then they look at the relevant posts. Now, very, very important is the following, the power of 4. So when we're doing the power of 4, the illustration over here is very simple, guys. So you on the left, right? The first thing you got to do, if you're new in the business, if you're watching the recording, the first thing you have to do is find 4 people that are close to you and get them recruited in your team ASAP. Score in 24. Score in 24 means bring 4 people in 24 hours. If you can't do it in 24, at least 2. Okay, so as an upline, you need to get close to your prospect that you've just signed up, and you need to tell your prospect, right, you're registered. You will get an email as an upline saying that this person is registered. That person will have received a WhatsApp to tell them about their password, okay, from one of the leaders. Okay, You guide them through that, set them up. Then it's important to get them their first sign up. If you can get the first sign up, it's better to get the second sign up as well. So you've done half their work with them. They must go out now and get the other two. So the power of 4. They then, as leaders now, need to go and duplicate. So what do they have to do? Each one of those 4 people that have just come in from your prospect that you've signed up, they need to go and get 4 each. So now from 4 people, you're now suddenly sitting with 16 plus the 4. So now you've got 20 people under you. And it's easy, it's doable, guys. Remember, we're on a promotion. March is free of sign-up fee. It's free of joining fee. So there's no cost to them, right? You're loading people on pre-launch phase. You're getting your team as big as you can get your team big, because it's important. Once we kick off here in May, June, imagine everybody has to buy a transformation pack, because that's what we're all going to do. Everybody has to buy a transformation pack. So get a money box. Get a money box and start saving. Start putting money away for that transformation kit. At least 500 Rand. At least 500 Rand, and I'm not even sure if it's going to be that much. But at least 500 Rand, guys, please listen to me. Put away at least 500 Rand so that when you are ready and when they tell us these are the various packs, and it's not going to be one pack, there's going to be a couple of packs. And I'm saying that not because I know something, because I've been onto the other shopping carts and I've seen what they've got. And they don't only have one, they have at least 3 or 4. Okay, so just put away minimum 500. If you want to put away more than 500, do that. Do that, but at least 500. Then that means that's your transformation pack. Now, as a leader, you get PV every time somebody buys a product, right? You get personal volume. Now, remember, your personal volume on the left, less the personal volume on your right. So your personal volume on your team leg gets deducted from the personal volume on your pay leg, right? So that's how you get paid weekly. Now imagine you've got 50 people and they all buy a transformation pack that week. Remember, it's going to happen in that week because you get paid the next week for that week. Now imagine they all buy, all 50 of them. Not number one, you're going to rank. You're going to rank and you're going to skip ranks because you've got already 50 people. Now they all buy. So your PV is going to shoot. You're going to get paid. You're going to get paid based on your PV, okay? And you're going to rank up. And you're going to rank up. You're going to skip half the ranks, and you're suddenly going to become whatever you're going to become, right? The higher you go, the more your percentage is every single week. We get paid weekly every Friday, right? So I will do that next week. I will show the compensation plan. I will show you guys how you rank and the various rankings, and we will go through that next week, Monday. So just have a look at the screen there and you see number 64. So that's 16, they duplicate, they each get 4 each. Suddenly you're at 64, right? When you're at 64, you stand to actually earn 15,000 Rand a month, average, based on what the team is doing. To skip the next leg and the next leg, you suddenly sit here at 1.5 million Rand a year. Okay, now you say, oh yeah, sure. How am I going to do that? Very easy. If you ranking, if you duplicating and you teaching the people as you go down, you're teaching them to duplicate you. Okay, this will happen. You won't even have to work. Okay, you won't even have to work. Trust me, because they're going to do the work for you. In a year's time, I'm not going to be doing presentations. There'll be other leaders doing presentations. You get paid 7 generations deep. Now, the screen you're seeing there is your 7 generations. Okay, so your 7 generations is about 20,000 people. That's what your 7th generation is going to be. Now imagine. Okay, so that is, in a nutshell, the power of 4. Okay, so never be one and done. Get referrals. So make it easy, guys. Work smart, not hard. Work smart, not hard. Remember, this business doesn't have working hours. This business has your hours. You must decide how many hours you want to spend at this business. Nobody else is going to tell you what to do. You don't have a boss. You know, the more time you allocate to this, the more money you're going to make. Okay, so at the end of the day, it's very simple. You allocate your time, you have stories, you tell your stories is going to bring you the business, right? If you want to make a note of this or screenshot this page or take notes, these are the Facebook pages you have to belong to. And the top one is a must. The top one is a must. Please put it in your favorites. Please put it in your see first. That's our page. That is our team page. Although it's a public page, it's benefiting all of us, right? So send your people there, tag them. Okay, they will talk to you. They will talk to you on that page, you know. There's nobody on this group, on this team that will poach anybody's person. Okay, I won't allow that. And that's not how we work on this group. Okay, we are transparent, we are honest, we are ethical, and we will do what we do. Okay, so New Age South Africa, the transformation health styles, transformation lifestyles. We've got transformation, and sorry, the New Age Oryx Nation. That's a global page, New Age Oryx Nation. So it's a global page where everybody around the world posts their signups. I always post on the New Age South Africa page every night, and I share it to the New Age Oryx Nation page, so the world can see, you know. And often I tag the people that have signed up. You know, I tag them to the page, the New Age Oryx Nation page. If you're not friends with me on Facebook, please send me a friend request, because it's very important that I have you guys as on my Facebook page, so that I can tag you guys. Okay, NIC and surname Papas, P-A-P-A-S. Please send me a friend request so that I've got you. And then for the Nigerian members, you must also become like the official New Age Africa team page. The whole of Nigeria is on that page. And then what came out of the Canadian Zoom on Saturday night was what the page they use, like our Transformation Health Styles page. This is also a great page to also like. It's called the Simple Solutions for Health and Beauty page. That's a Canadian page, but it's super awesome. Also, a lot of testimonials, a lot of product knowledge on that page. And remember, because we're a global business, you will sometimes see them talk about products that are not going to come to South Africa, but it's good to know about the products, guys. You know about New Age, know about the business, so that you've got something to talk about. Because at the end of the day, you might want to sign somebody up in Australia, in England, you want to sign somebody up in Ireland, whatever. You know the products that are there. Although we haven't got them, they've got them, you know? So that's also very important, to not zone in on what we've got, okay? You've got to know everything. You've got to know everything about your business. These are the social media pages, the corporate social media pages. Also make a note of this, take a screenshot of this page. So on the Facebook page, the New Age Africa official, New Age Africa .co is the Instagram page for head office, as well as the LinkedIn page over there. That's the corporate pages. They make a lot of announcements on there. So see that you are also on those social media pages, please. And then just before I introduce our first transformation story to all of you here, local story, I want to tell you guys about the Bill of Rights. You've heard us talk about the Bill of Rights. Now, the Bill of Rights is an industry first, exactly what it says there on the screen. So no other direct selling or network marketing business has this. The Bill of Rights, it's a patent. We've patented it. just like we've patented our slogan, disruptive by design. What the Bill of Rights is you have the right to a partners council. Now, partners council is top leaders in our business in the various countries have been selected to become partner councils. So they sit with corporate, with the management, and they share in the decision-making processes. So they protect us from being screwed, to put it bluntly, guys. They make sure that we share 50-50 in the profits. Okay? You have the right to true ownership and protection. They make sure all this happens, right? They go through and they review the compensation plan changes, and if they're not happy, they have the right to stop any changes or alter any changes, okay, and agree to the changes, right? They are our experts there, right? They make sure that we have the loyalty from the management, okay? That there's explanations and reasonable notices given to us on any changes that are going to happen, right? They make sure that we share in the fund and the incentives, okay? So not only does corporate make money, remember we're a listed company, right? On the NASDAQ under NBEV, N for Nelly, BEV. They help with management to think about new events, new products going forward. Making sure that any treatment is fair and consistent, okay, and that we maintain and that corporate maintains to the original agreement. Okay, so others, it's very easy, you know, when you go into a company, they promise you the world, but they never put it on paper. Here, it's in writing. Hence the term Bill of Rights. Okay. A lot of the direct selling companies out there know we've got this, and they are very jealous of the fact that we have this, and we have patented this, so nobody else can go and copy our Bill of Rights. Okay, so another reason why you are in the right space, at the right place, at the right time. Okay, so now I'm going to call on one of our team members. She's a great leader. She's done exceptionally well. And honestly, guys, you know, this person, Carmen Fieldgate, she joined the business. She joined the business because her father went to her and said to her, I want to sign you up. And as dynamic as she was, still is, she's got a great tea business. She imports tea. So if any of you want specialized tea, Buddha tea, you can phone Carmen and she will sell you tea. But Carmen's is an entrepreneur. She owns a couple of businesses. She's in the property game as well. She's signing up left, right, and center. She's duplicating. So remember, the art of this game, the art in direct selling is you've got to be teachable, coachable, and trainable. So she's duplicating. She's following the system. And it's working. Okay. She's built a nice team, great people. They are also exercising what she's doing. Her team has grown. And I asked Carmen to just come on tonight and share her story, because Carmen has been buying the products and she's been using the products. And the fact that she's been using the products has actually benefited her in her business. She'll tell you a story. And if I can just ask Carmen to unmute and tell us her story. And I want everyone to listen and hear why and her transformation story what happened. In fact, the picture you're seeing on the screen today that I'm showing you is on the left, November last year. Carmen took a photo of her before. She bought her first box of Slenderize and started using the product. In January, she lost 4 kilos. Okay. And as at March, she's lost a total of 5 kilos. Now you'll see, look at the transformation, guys. And Carmen, welcome to tonight. Thank you for agreeing to come on. I'm really glad that you're going to share your story with the team, and just explain to them when you first started and how you took it and how often you took it, or how not so often you took it, to get you to the result that you've actually brilliant, amazing, that you are today. Please explain to everybody, Carmen. The floor is yours. We can't hear you. We can't hear you, Carmen. Are you there? Let me see. Carmen? Can't hear you. You are unmuted. Carmen, are you there? Can't hear you. If you can hear me, I can't hear you. Shame. Carmen's had an issue with her phone, with her computer. She can't switch her video on. But I think what I must do, Carmen, just hold on. Let me just get off here. Stop the share. I'm going to stop the share. And I'm going to bring everybody on. And let's see. Carmen, unmute yourself. Let's see if I can hear you now. Can you hear me, Carmen? No, you're still muted. Mine shows you're still muted. No. Let me try and mute you. Let me try and mute you, Carmen. Mute. Try and mute yourself now. No.
She's still muted, Nick.
I know she's still muted. Carmen, press your space bar. Press your space bar and try to talk while you're pressing it. You unmuted now. Try to talk. No, shame. All right, don't worry about it, Carmen. Don't worry about it. So, look, I'm going to share her story. So, Carmen started using the product in November last year, right? She started using the product, and immediately after a week, she already dropped a kilo. She already dropped a kilo after 1 week. Now, this is not a diet. This is not a diet. So, just by simply using the product, it started guiding her body, her digestive system, her cravings, all the things that, you know what, when you're sitting and you're craving something sweet or sugar or you know, it took all of that away. All of that away, and started regulating her eating. Okay. And that's how this product works. And like it says, you know, doctors swear by it, doctors recommend it. Use this product because it's scientifically proven. You start losing weight just by using this product. There's no side effects. It's natural. It's natural. So from November to now, you know, you all know Carmen has been signing up like crazy, and she hasn't sold the product. The people have just seen what it's done to her, and they have wanted to also. They see, because people know people that want to actually lose weight. And listen, Carmen didn't need to lose weight. You saw the pictures, you know, but it brings you in line. So once you reach your goal, it's not going to continue making you lose weight, right? It just balances you. It just balances you. It balances your metabolism. It just balances everything that's got to do with your eating patterns. Okay. So she started taking this thing every alternate day, every third and fourth day, you know, because she's lost her 5 kilos. Now she's slowing it down. So even doing that, it just regulates it. And what tops it all, no more sleeping pills. In fact, one of her people that she actually, and by the way, she's actually selling quite a lot of Slenderize to her customers. So she's not only, listen, we can't order products, so she gets it from me at cost, all right? But I see you back, Carmen. Can you say hello? Let me hear if you can talk. No? Shame. I still can't hear you, Carmen. I don't know why, because it just shows you're not muted, but I still can't hear you. Yeah. But so what Carmen is doing is she's building the other side of her business, the customer side of her business. Okay, because remember, it's very important to have customers and very important to have reps. Reps are people that are on your team that bring you the personal volume. So what's happening now is, although we can't order the products and leave the starting blocks, as I always say, even my PV that I'm getting now doesn't even count, because once we launch, then everything resets. So what Carmen is doing is she's building her customer base, her regulars. And those regulars are going to bring other people that are also going to want the product. So she's making sure that side of the product is sorted, right? And at the end of the day, hopefully making a couple of bob, you know, selling it on. Okay. So that's the thing. I'm so sorry Carmen's not able to talk to us. I would have loved for her to share a story. But guys, you know, in a nutshell, there's your success story. There's your win. That's why Carmen is signing up all the people that she's signing up. You know, others are buying the product. Others are locking spot because they've seen Carmen's story. Remember, facts tell, but stories sell. Okay? Facts tell, but stories sell. Okay, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you for attending tonight's training. I hope I haven't bored you guys. If there's still any of you that want to ask any questions, be my guest, please. You're welcome to. Any questions from anybody? Who's got a question? Who's got a question to ask me? Anything? Ask me any question. On Thursday night, 8 o'clock. Oh, Thursday night, 8 o'clock, guys, is an opportunity Zoom. Start getting people there. Let's get the people on that Zoom. But more importantly, on Wednesday, please remember the Academy. It starts at 7 o'clock. www.newage.academy. Right? If you try going there now, it's not going to let you do nothing. Just before 7, I guess, you type in that URL and you will be let in. Don't ask me the process. I know what you know. But there's 5 modules. Wednesday night is module 1. It's probably going to be in about an hour. Please join it. Tell your downlines to join it. You know, going forward, we're going to be introduced to an app. This app is going to sell for us. Now, what does that mean? I'm going to explain to you guys quickly in a nutshell what it is. So if you guys know online shopping, for example, you go like Amazon, but Amazon, you buy something, that's it, right? But this, if you've got a product, because you're part of New Age, this app, it's called Quick Clicks. It's called Quick Clicks. Now, this app is, you can list any one of your products on this app. You can list it at a price. You know, the price is going to be a discounted price because you've put it on the app. Now, when somebody buys your product, you're going to get paid the discount, the difference between retail and wholesale. You're going to get paid that as a commission. That person that bought the product is also going to tell somebody about it, and that person is going to buy the product. Now, because that person bought the product also at the discount, that person that offered the product is going to get the difference like you got, and you're going to get half that difference also paid to you for doing nothing. And it's going to carry on like that, guys. Now, it might sound very complicated, but that's residual income. That is what's going to be, that is what's going to put a lot of money in your pockets. Because once you start understanding that, and that is why the Wednesday story with this academy is preparing us for this, okay? Is preparing us for this. And once you know how to do this, you're going to have an opportunity to sign people up in your New Age business, okay? Because there's another way of income and residual income with these people that are becoming your customers. Because remember, the first guy that actually goes on there and starts buying the product, he goes under an ID that, and your ID gets linked to him. And his ID gets linked to his people, but it's down the chain. Do you understand? It's not direct selling. This is online shopping. That's why we are changing. It's called omni-selling. Okay? So we are changing the way direct selling is done in the world. We are, and people, and this is, by the way, it's patented. So there's 26 patents on this. So this is the big story that's coming, guys. That is why I'm telling you. You better get your people in here, sign them up, your close people, the people that you love, the people that you trust, the people that, your family, get them in, because this is an income opportunity that's a once in a lifetime. All right? So, guys, soon we'll have a Zoom on that by somebody else, not me. They're not ready with that yet, but that's just a teaser. Okay, so thank you for joining tonight. Thank you for joining the training. I hope you enjoyed it. And go out there, guys, go out there, and let's see if we can bring people onto the Zoom on Thursday night. Let's see if we can bring 2 or 3 people, all the new people, go out there, and let's bring 2 or 3 people on your teams. Let's help you build your teams, grow your teams, and let's not stop. Let's not stop. Let's make this the biggest team in Africa. Okay? God bless. Thank you. And I'll see you guys all at the top. Eh? Cheers. Good night.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank you, everyone.
Good night. Thank you,
Good
Nick.
night. Good night.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Nick.
Bye now.
Good night. Bye-bye.